morning, Facebook Live peeps. Judymatejczyk here with... Today we're talking about what you resist persists. I'm here at the park across from the street from me with these two beautiful ducks who are in non-resistance. And also my little froggy friend from yesterday. Remember, frogs are fully relying on God. Okay? So today we're talking about, hi guys, they're all coming in from all over the place. Today we're talking about the law of non-resistance. What a concept. The law of non-resistance. Or, what you resist persists. Okay, here we go. I'm teaching this today to a client of mine. We're working with the different spiritual laws of the universe. It's pretty cool. And let me show you a turnaround here. There you go. Judymatejczyk, Life Master Consultant with my duck friends from across the street. One of the things I really love is that I created this vision of being able to do my work from wherever I am. And at the time, it was not going to be in four walls. So I'm out here doing my coaching work from this pond across the street from me. And I'm getting ready to teach the law of non-resistance. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that an interesting concept? So the first thing that I want to talk about, I want to just give you a couple bullet points today before I hop off and get into my coaching call. Yeah, I love it. The call I'm about ready to do is with a newly retired special ed teacher. Go figure that one out. And, you know, and she's on this other side, the other side of being out here and having all this freedom to do, be, say anything she wants. And it's a challenge, you know. It's like, you know, because all your old constrictions are like wanting they're on the border. And like, I want this new life, but I don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to do it. Let me go back to my buddies here. Okay? Like, I really want to fully rely on God, and I'm not too sure how to do it because I love to be in control. What you resist persists. Okay? Now, one of the tools to utilize this law is, you're going to love this, refuse to argue. Oh, refuse to argue. Are you kidding me? That's what I've done all my life. Argue, argue, argue. So I have to get my point across. Well, one of my very wise teachers says, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Now, you all know, if you've ever raised any kids, they love to argue. Well, you just don't know. You know, I'm not going to do this. So let me read you something out of this book, Working with the Laws, Raymond Halliwell. Excuse me. Okay, there you go. So, refuse to argue. Nothing worthwhile and lasting is ever gained by argument. Let me say that again. Nothing worthwhile and lasting is ever gained by argument. He who is convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. So if you're forcing your way on another person, they're going to, you know, just back away and not really change, okay? Here's another quote from the book, Working with the Law. Meekness is that strength appropriated when you do not argue, when you do not become angry or boastful or proud, when you do not insist upon having your rights in this quarrelsome matter. Meekness is the steel of one's nature. It is enduring. Meekness is the strength by which you win an argument by refusing to argue. When differences of opinion arise and your opinion is right, the real victory lies in the fact that right is right, regardless of what others say about it. So, I'm going to try to get this story right. There's a story in this teaching about Abraham Lincoln. And, you know, he was really opposed during his time. He had a lot of opposition to what he was. And one of his friends came up and said, you really need to go out after your enemies. You know, speak up. And he said, when I don't speak up and I make my enemies my friend, am I not winning? And just think about that now. There's so many things going on in your life, and then guess what? They always have. How can you apply this principle in your life today? How can you apply it when, say, you feel like you're being forced into an argument? You're being forced into an argument about what you think is right and what someone else thinks is right. The cool thing is that I've learned about kids is when you agree with them, it takes them off balance. They're expecting the fight. You know, like, and guess what? Then they'll have their own consequences. So, what you resist persists. Now, there's a lot of questions about this particular spiritual law that go think about it. You know, look at Gandhi, Martin Luther King, this whole non-resistance movement, and then look at whatever it is that's about to unfold in your life and in the lives of those that you love. So maybe sometime today, when you feel so frustrated, so ready to fly off the handle, you took a deep breath and brought yourself back to this. You can always come back to this, my Facebook page, and replay this and share this, and all over the place. You know, like, share. What you resist persists. Go back, and there might be something that you heard. You might totally disagree with me, totally be in the fight, totally be in the argument. And guess what? I'm going to tell you, that's great, fine. Go ahead and do that. You know, or you can change your thinking, change your life, and go, what if I looked at a different perspective? What if I wasn't resisting and I agreed and I took a deep breath in? I waited 3 days for the argument and it was gone, it was solved. What you resist persists. The law, spiritual law of non-resistance. Judymatejczyk, this is day 16 out of 40 of our 40 days till Easter with different little life's lessons. I hope you enjoyed this. Like it, pass it, share it, teach it. You know, somehow or other, you're going to find a situation today where you'll be resisting something, resisting change, like, you know, anything. It could be just anything. Resisting being in traffic and fighting it. And when I resist persists, you get angry and angrier, then take a deep breath in. Be in gratitude for where you are, gratitude that you do have a breath and that you're still alive today, and that you can make a difference. Sometimes that difference is a change in you, change lives, and over and out. Judymatejczyk, Life Mastery Consultant, day 16 of 40. Over and out with my frog, forever relying on